today I thought I'd come to you guys with, I guess a video about what's going on in my life right now. I know most of my videos have been makeup tutorials or hair reviews, so I thought I'd bring you guys a little bit about me, let you know who I am and what I've been up to so far, and like I said, what's going on in my life. So first, I guess let's start off with I'm 22 years old. And I recently just got a job at Mac, so I'm super excited. I'm working at the Mac store inside of a Nordstrom, because in Virginia where I'm at, there's not a freestanding Mac store, so literally like the next closest Mac store is one in Macy's, all the way in another city, so it's like 40 minutes away. So yeah, in my area that I'm in right now, this is the only Mac store around, but I love it. Like, I was super excited. The process took so long to get hired, but anyways, besides the point, I got hired and I'm super excited. I feel like it was the first step for me to really start my makeup career and just go in the direction that I want to go. A lot of the big makeup artists that we see all over Instagram, YouTube started at Mac, so like I said, I'm super excited. But what I really wanted to talk about today is basically my relationship. So starting a week from today, I became a military girlfriend, and my boyfriend's actually in the Army, and it's been, can't even describe it. It's definitely one of the hardest things that I'm having to go through so far in my life. My boyfriend left on Tuesday of last week, September the 20th, and it was just really hard for me. So I thought it'd be a good idea for me to share my experience so far, and just if any of you guys out there who are watching are military girlfriends who can just give me any like tips or advice on how to get through basic training and just this whole process, because like I said, this is new to me. No one in my immediate family was ever in the military, so I never experienced this. Like, I knew friends and people like from high school who had boyfriends in the military or married to people in the military, but like first-hand experience up close, I never experienced it. I never thought that I would be a military girlfriend. That's the crazy thing. But I can say, once you're really in love and once you really find that person you want to basically spend the rest of your life with, you will go through some things you never thought you would ever go through. Like, I haven't told YouTube yet my story. Probably see that from another day. But my boyfriend and our relationship is a wonderful and crazy and awesome story to tell. We met off Instagram. Yes, we met off Instagram. Long story short, basically a big gist of what happened. He moved to California to live with me. He took a visit to Cali once. I basically felt like we fell in love during that visit. He went back to Virginia, and then he moved about a month and a half later. We lived in California together for about 8-9 months, and once I graduated from Cal State Long Beach, we decided to move back to, well, he's coming back to Virginia. It's my first time here. We literally packed up everything in my car and we drove across the country from California to Virginia. And we've been together in Virginia since June of this year. So yeah, our story's crazy. I'll save that video for another day. But yes, and now he left me to go to the military for basic training. At first, he was supposed to leave in January of 2017. But when he went to go get his physical done and all that stuff, he decided to change his mind. So he calls me on the phone and was like, "Babe, I have good and bad news." I'm like, "What's the bad news first?" I'm leaving earlier. He tells me I'm leaving earlier than what I originally was. And I'm like, "How early?" And mind you, this was in August when this conversation happened. And he's like, "I'm leaving in September." And I'm like, "What do you mean you're leaving in September?" Like, September 20th, I'm leaving. I literally just started breaking down because it's like, I wasn't expecting that. I thought I was going to be able to experience our anniversary together, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Like, I had planned on spending all this time with him before he gets shipped away for basic training, and then literally everything just changed, and I'm like, I have 30 days with you. What in the hell? Like, I was hurt and I was upset because it's like, I mean, that's my best friend, and it's like I only have 30 days left with you. So I just tried to enjoy it as best as I can. My birthday was September 3rd, so that day was really great. And basically the whole week before he left, I just spent as much time with him as I could. We went out one last time before he left that Friday. Saturday I had to work, and Sunday he went to church, and that was really great. We just prayed over him to make sure that he was just, know that he had a foundation, people who were here looking, like waiting for him, and who really loved him before he left. And then Monday he had to go to the hotel, and then Tuesday we went up to Fort Lee, and he was basically enlisted officially. And then we went to the airport with him, and we saw him leave. And that was definitely one of the hardest things, just seeing him walk away. To get on a plane and knowing that I can't see him, I can't hold him, I can't hug him for 2.5 months to come, or 3 months. So yeah, it was a hard experience. Like I said, that's my partner, that's my soulmate, that's the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. And just basically knowing that I can't see him, I can't really communicate with him, is like, I think that's mainly the hardest part, because our relationship started off long distance, so I kind of know the feeling of not being with him every day, even though we basically were with each other for over a year every single day living together. So it's a really big jump back to the long distance. But the hardest thing for me is the communication, just not being able to hear his voice, not being able to text him, not being able to talk to him. Because, like I said, that's my best friend. I talk to him every day, all the time, and it's just like, it's crazy. But I feel like this experience is definitely going to be one that's going to make our relationship even stronger, and just going to help us grow. Cause I felt like it was already strong. I didn't even think it can get any more stronger. But when they're not around you, you really realize what you have even more, and how much you miss him. Like, I've been writing, so that for me is definitely a big outlet. So I would say anyone who is waiting for, who's going through basic training, like a military girlfriend, or it's about to happen, I would say definitely write. I look forward to writing him every day. It's only been a week so far. I have how many of these right now? 6. So like I said, it's been 6 days since he's gone. I write every night because I like to just basically tell him about my day. So I wait till the end, and yes, I kiss the back of every letter, just so, and then I spray the scent that I usually wear, like the body spray I wear, so you can still smell it. So hopefully by the time they get sent out, when he opens it, he'll still have my scent on these letters. But yeah, I write to him every night. I look forward to it because it's basically my way of communicating with him. I just tell him how my day is going on. I try to leave out the bad, because I want it to be positive when he reads my letters. Of course, I tell him I miss him and I love him so much, but I just let him know that I'm here for him. Today, actually, he got his phone back because he was in the barracks waiting to be officially shipped to basic training, because this is his week 0 right now, so he hasn't officially started basic training yet. He just shaved his head, got his uniform, and he's like, I've been chilling for the last 4 days. I guess they held back everyone who was doing his job, so he actually left today. I'm still waiting for that call so he can give us his address, because I'm waiting to get these letters shipped out. Like, I want him to read them so bad, because I just want him to know that I'm here for him, and that he doesn't need to worry about anything. And the text messages that we did exchange today, he was just like, I love you, babe, and it's just wonderful knowing that I have you here. Like, I have my woman waiting for me. And I was like, of course, babe, that's what I didn't move across the country not to give up on what we have. Of course I'm gonna wait for you. Like I said, that's my soulmate, it's the person that I'm in love with. So yeah, I'll just try to be positive in my letters that I do write with him. let them know, like I said, that I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be waiting for you. While you're gone, I'm just going to be trying to craft my makeup and just pursue this and just put my full energy into this, since that's all I have so much free time on my hands when I'm not at work. So yeah, basically, for those of you who are military girlfriends, if you guys can share any advice from me, because it's only been a week for me and I have, 10 more weeks to go. I don't know his official graduation date, so like I said, once he gets there today and he gives us that call with his address, and once he finds out when graduation is, oh, my countdown for sure will be on. I have my little calendar. I have one for September, and I have them made through November, because he should be graduating the last week of November, the first week of December. Like I said, I don't know the exact date just yet, but when I know, that countdown will be on. And I just can't wait to just see him, and I just always tell him how proud I am. I told him that today, like, I'm just so proud of you, Boo, because a lot of people can't do what you're doing, because it's hard. They're away from home. People are yelling at them in their faces God knows how many times. He told me he was standing outside in the rain the other day, and it's like, hearing that, like, obviously crushed me, because it's like, I don't want my babe standing outside in the rain, but he has to do what he has to do. So whenever I do get to talk to him, or when I do write him, it's all positive. It's just uplifting him, letting him know I love him, I'm proud of him, appreciate him, I'm here for him. So I guess I'd say that's the biggest thing, is always just being positive. He's been told me that he did write a lot, so when he gets to send them out, I can't wait to read his letters. So yeah, I guess that's basically it for my first week of my boyfriend being away basic training. So please, if any of you guys watching out there have gone through my experience, or if you're about to go through this experience and have any questions for me, definitely ask, comment below in the comment sections for me, because like I said, I don't really have any friends in Virginia, really, except for coworkers that I've made at Mac. They're all wonderful. So yeah, I'm definitely open to talking to other girls who are in my situations or have been through it, just to give me any advice or any tips on how to get through this process. So yes, thank you guys for watching this video, and yeah, bye.